Welcome back into the CDGA Media Studio here at the 2024 Chicago Golf Show. Casey Richards, and joining me now is Jay Stocki of World's Longest Putt and also a Guinness World Record holder, which he set in conjunction with last year's event, longest putt made outside of a competition. Jay, thanks for stopping by and thanks for being at the show. I know you took your crack at the longest putt here earlier, so it's been a fun day with you.
I did, and both of the kids beat me on the longest putt competition,
yeah.
So that shows you what a Guinness World Record's worth.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell me a little bit about your initiative. I know that it's something that is really kind of the brainchild of you and some friends, and you're really looking to kind of bring it to a bigger audience and a bigger scope here moving forward.
So we are sort of living proof that a lot of good ideas can happen on a golf course, especially after a couple of cocktails. So we go to Kohler, there's 8 of us that go to Kohler every single year. And they have a new course called the Bass. So it's in between the meadows and the river at Black Wolf Run. 10-hole par 3 course and an 18-hole putting course. So we would always end our day on the 18-hole putting course, and of course we're having a putting competition, and it's one tie, you all tie. No gambling involved, because that would be illegal. But so we're doing that, and of course you have a tie, so you do longer and longer putts trying to break the tie. So one night we'd actually bribe the bartender to stay open. So he stayed there, and we're having a few cocktails, and my friend Chris is like, well, let's break this tie. Let's go for the longest putt possible. Let's go all the way across, east to west, for a putt. So we take it, and Chris actually wins it with a 3-putt. But that got us thinking, there's a world's longest drive competition. Why is there not a world's longest putt competition? Because you think about leg putting is nearly as important as being able to drive it long. In some cases, you can make an argument it's even better. So brainchild was born. And then, of course, at the end of the night, we're like, well, what's the world record putt? So we do our homework, and we reached out to Kohler and talked to the head of operations and said, we'd like to try this. We'd like to try a world's long putt event. And then afterwards, we'd like to try break the Guinness World Record. And he's like, oh, I don't know, right? They're kind of a high-end course, right? They have their demographic. He's like, let's meet for breakfast. So we go up, and I'm from a small town in northern Wisconsin called Crivets, north of Green Bay. Turns out the head of operations used to go hunting in Crivets. I'm like, oh, where'd you grow up? He's like, well, actually, I grew up in Downers Grove. I currently live in Downers Grove. So we hit it off really well. Yeah. We told him what we wanted to do. We told him about the competition. We told him how we want to set the Guinness World Record after. And he's sort of like, that is just crazy enough that it might work. Go ahead. So they took the whole 18-hole course, moved it over for us so that we could have a straight shot north to south, a 400-foot putt, so that we could do the contest, break the record. So we did the finals. Mike Bourne, who you get a chance to talk to tomorrow, was the winner of the 2023 World's Longest Putt Finals.
Yeah.
He put 2 within 10 feet in the final round. I mean, he was just on fire. So we went, and fine, now we're going to, as a marketing stunt, let's call it what it is, we're going to break the Guinness World Record. So 8 of us are taking 15-minute shifts. We went all the rest of that day. So we went 8 hours non-stop putting. Yeah. Got really close a lot, hit the pin a lot, lipped a bunch out. Nobody made it. And the way it works with Guinness is that as soon as we showed up, we just set up 2 static cameras that couldn't move all day and had to record everything that we did. So the measurement, the setup, everything. Then you had to have 2 independent witnesses at all times who would then record in a logbook, okay, Jay Stocki, putt number 137, miss at 10:27 a.m., right? The whole thing, they just had to record everything. So we go through that day, went through they could only serve 4 hours too. The witnesses, after 4 hours, they're done. They can't do anymore.
Right.
So we did 2 shifts of 4-hour witnesses on Monday. We didn't make it. Come out on Tuesday, and now it's cold, it's rainy, it's messy, and we're determined. We're gonna make this. We were so close. And again, we proceeded to hit the pin a lot. We're right there when we're not sinking it. And at this point now, my cameraman hates me. Because finally we have the static cameras, well, there has to be a guy there manning every live shot, and he's got to follow that ball while zooming, zoom in, zoom out, follow it all the way to the hole, in the rain, in the cold, non-stop. We're all going in shifts, but he's not. We go 4 hours, first set of witnesses leave. We go another 4 hours. The witnesses leave. We only have the setup for 2 days. We're done. We failed. It's not going to happen. So we recruit a couple witnesses who are on the putting course. We're like, hey, you want to be a witness for a Guinness World Record? Sure. So they come over. So we have now another like 45 minutes before sunset. So we're going, cranking away. I took the last shift. I got really close, but I hadn't made it. Cameraman calls up. He's like, Jay, I can't see anymore. It's too dark. We're done. So I go last putt. My buddy Dan's like, give me 2 more. I'm like, okay. And I hit that putt, and I turn to Dan, and I go, nah, it's over, that's in. You know, because you always call your putt after you've missed the first 237. And sure enough, it went in. We went nuts. And everything since then, I mean, the media coverage we've gotten, the amount of people we've been able to get to behind this whole world's longest putt is just unbelievable.
Yeah.
So it's been a lot of fun.
Absolutely. So I know you're looking to expand, the array of people who can participate in the event moving forward. So, if CDGA members, which I know you're a CDGA member, wanted to participate and get involved, how do they do that? What's the format going to be like here moving forward?
So we're hosting local qualifying events all summer long, all throughout Chicagoland. So we're talking to a lot of charity golf tournaments, right? Because this is a great additional add-on for that charity golf tournament. You can pay to play, and then there's a winner who then qualifies for our regional event. We're also talking to a lot of local courses. Hey, why not make this a fun day event for all of your members or all of your frequent golfers? And they can go and they pay a fee. The course can make a little bit of money to pay their assistant golf pros more or whatever it is, and then they can qualify to go to the regional. On September 7th at the Midwest Golf House that you guys manage at Cog Hill, we're going to host our regional event. So then everybody here who's made the putt qualifies for the regional event.
Yeah.
So we'll have that event, and then we're not sure exactly how many will push through to the finals, but the top few people from the regional event will then qualify for the finals. Okay. We're also running contests around the country to also qualify for the finals. And then, on September 21st and 22nd at Kohler, we'll be having the 2024 World's Longest Putt Finals again.
Very nice. Well, certainly a story of, I guess, perseverance, first of all, in terms of making that record-setting putt, and just creativity and ingenuity, and like you said, just building something out of a simple idea that happens with friends. So looking forward to seeing how it unfolds here moving forward.
It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.